Hello, I am a postdoctoral fellow at Université de Montréal and this semester lecturer of a history and film class. For this class, I was asked to give a classical syllabus to all the students. So, I sent them a description of all lectures, some bibliographical references, and a list of movies to see. This digital artifact is not about the subject of this class. It deals with the blog related to this teaching experience. For a few years, I manage a blog on non-fiction movies on culture visuelle. Let's take for example the post related to the lecture on the link between images and sign. This post gives access to film clips, slides of the lecture, text, and sources of the quotation. I also write abstract related to the topics and film discussed in the class. It gives the possibility to students to work on part of the lecture they wouldn't have fully understood. It also gives them the opportunity to go further. During the lecture, they won't have to take notes, and they can speak in easily. This way of teaching is also useful for me. Firstly, I can use posts written a few months ago. Secondly, I know I will use again the post written for the lecture. However, this view of e-learning is utopian. Indeed, I am not really sure that the students are reading this blog. After the lectures, the statistics do not show an increasing number of views. Moreover, there are no comments on the post from the students, and they don't ask questions about the post. Sometimes they even seem a little bit scared. Do we have to read it all? Finally, as Gardner Campbell said in his talk about e-learning, one can criticize the fact that the form of this post is more or less classical. It is a transmission of knowledge from the teacher to the students. Nevertheless, we must avoid a vision that would be too dystopian. This blog is an addition to the teaching in class. It may not be useful for all the students, but it could be for some of them. It could also be useful for other people, as students from other universities. These people who are following this blog for a few years comment the post and send me emails. Maybe it is also useful for my students in a way I don't know. I am sure it will be helpful for them when they will work on their final exams. In all the cases, they probably need time to become fully comfortable with this way of teaching, so this experience has to be continued.